Hi, my name is Danielle Morgan, and I'm going to introduce you today to Evolv Health's Hope Movement. Now, just so we're not complete strangers, I live in Woodbury, Minnesota with my husband, Brian, and our 4-year-old son, Maddox, who is super high energy and keeps us on our toes 24/7. And we've been with Evolv Health for 7 years now. We were introduced, many years ago because my husband was taking 20 Advil a day for issues with his back and his feet. He was in so much discomfort, and we were doing everything we possibly could to try to treat it naturally. Chiropractic, acupuncture, $400 orthotics, $800 orthotics, cold laser therapy, you name it. And I have a health and wellness background. I've been in health and wellness for almost 20 years, and it was very frustrating because we were exhausting all of our options and nothing was working. So 20 ibuprofen a day, which is not good for you. And thankfully a friend reached out, introduced us to the products that I'm going to introduce you to now. And I thought, you know what, even though I was very skeptical because I have access to the best of the best, I was blown away that this company could actually prove through science, they could validate what their products do and how they work. And I had never seen that before. So I'm going to share my screen. After about 2 weeks of being on the products, my husband had unbelievable results. And that's why we're here today. And so let me just share screen here, and I'm going to go through the story of hope, helping other people evolve. That's what we do. But that's not all we do. We are a social business, and we feed kids in need. We help nourish kids around the world through our social business model, and I will talk about that later. But what do people really want? And, why are you watching this yourself? Are you here because you're struggling with a very serious health issue? Or are you looking at this because you just want to feel better? You want to feel better and maybe have an opportunity to help other people. But either way, we know that there's a health crisis in America. We know that people are struggling more than they ever have before. And right now, today, 64% of children have chronic illness and disease. And that is just unacceptable. And so many people are looking for solutions. They're looking for, ways to naturally get down to the root causes and not just treat symptoms. And they're looking for ways to integrate, really good science-backed natural products with what they're doing with their doctors. So we can help people sleep better, relieve their stress, lose weight for good by resetting metabolism, have happy, balanced hormones. Hormones are so important to our health, more energy, mental clarity. And again, it's all about getting down to the foundation and rebuilding that foundation, filling in the cracks, filling in the gaps, and rebooting your health, just like you'd reboot your computer or your cell phone when it gets sluggish. Our body needs that too, because we live in a very toxic world. The food we eat, the water we drink, and of course, just our environment, our bodies can't keep up. We've got to supplement, and we've got to supplement properly. So rebooting means biohacking your body's biochemistry. And again, I had never seen science to back up what a company claims it does with its products. Companies just don't do that. They talk a big game, but they don't back it up. We take the most powerful, scientifically validated molecules in enough concentration to help your body achieve results that it can't do with diet and exercise alone. So now I'm so excited to introduce you to Feel Better Faster. We've helped tens and thousands of people from all different walks of life, all different health challenges and struggles over the last 7 years, my husband and I, and the team of people that are with us in championing this cause and on this mission. But now, because we've added in a proprietary, high quality hemp oil blend, we're just going to take it to the next level. And so I'm going to introduce you to hemp oil, why it makes such a big difference, but I also want to educate you so that you can be an informed consumer and you can know what you're purchasing and know what's out on the market. So how do we maximize this impact? First, we have to distinguish the difference between marijuana and the hemp plant. Marijuana contains 20% THC that will get you high and will have a psychoactive response. Okay, so that's marijuana. Now, the hemp plant is a completely different species of cannabis that contains less than 0.3% THC. It will not get you high. but it will build up in your system and you could test positive for a drug test. So we're going to talk about the hemp plant and the hemp plant only today, and the benefits and the high ratio of cannabinoids and terpenes that this hemp plant provides that is vital to human health and well-being. So 20 years ago, or in the 90s, scientists discovered the endocannabinoid system. We'll call it ECS for short and for simplicity. This is a system of receptor sites on our cells, all the cells and all major organs and systems in our body, messenger molecules, and enzymes. And so these special cell receptors in the ECS system are attached to cells in the spine, the brain, the vascular system, muscles, lungs, our digestive system, reproductive organs, immune system, liver, skin, bone marrow, pancreas, you name it. This system is so important, and it was just recently discovered not long ago. And what scientists found was that anything with a spine has an endocannabinoid system. Now, here's the really interesting thing, is that there's only specific nourishment to nourish this system and properly support it. Our bodies can make it, but we don't make it in enough quantity to do it justice and to properly support. And the only plant that contains high amount of cannabinoids to nourish this system just happens to be the hemp plant, which was taken away from us when lobbyists in 1937 got it moved onto the Schedule I narcotics list. So we have not been properly nourishing this system for about 80 years, and this system is tied to all aspects of our health, all aspects of how our body functions and how our body creates homeostasis or balance. Our body always wants to be balanced. And so you can see here where these cell receptor sites are found, and it's related to memory, mood, sleep, pain sensation, energy, immune function, metabolism, you name it, anti-inflammatory response. So this is a vital aspect of our health and well-being, and why health professionals like myself are so excited to the fact that this nourishment is now legal in all 50 states, because the Farm Bill was signed in December by President Trump, is a very, very big deal. And it's going to revolutionize the health industry, and it's going to revolutionize the way that people get healthy. So the next thing we need to know is what's the difference between CBD oil and hemp oil, full and broad spectrum. Because CBD oil, although it is the most popular or well-known, it's actually the least effective. Doesn't mean it's bad for you. It's just the isolate CBD is one cannabinoid of the 113 cannabinoids found in the hemp plant. So liken it to taking vitamin C, when you could take a full multivitamin and nourish your body in a multi-dynamic way. So CBD oil, you need a lot more of it to produce the same result as you do when you use a full spectrum or broad spectrum. In fact, they're finding people getting results that you can't get with CBD oil that you can get with a spectrum oil. So the next is full spectrum. That contains all the cannabinoids, including THC, which will build up in your system, and you can test positive for a drug test. Now, people may or may not, care about that, but I know most people don't want THC building up in their system, nor do they want that building up in their children's system. Broad spectrum takes the THC out of the oil. So they remove the THC, and now you have that full spectrum oil without the THC, called broad spectrum. And then Evolv has taken it to the next level. Experts in the industry are blown away at what Evolv has put together with a high potency broad spectrum oil supercharged with ace-mannan and added terpenes. I'll break this down for you, but just know that this is kind of what we call the totem pole of oil. And just because an oil claims to have 0.0% THC does not mean it actually has no THC. There are third-party labs that are testing oils, and a lot of the labels are mislabeled. And so you need to really make sure you're buying your oil from a trusted source that can show you and prove to you that the oil is organic, that it's clean, and that it doesn't have THC in it, and it's third-party tested for that. So the other big buzzword has been concentration. That is outdated. What the recent science is showing is that it's all about absorption. It's all about bioavailability. And so your average oil on the market is only absorbing 10 to 20% into your system. That means a lot of it's going through you and you're not getting your bang for your buck. You're not going to get, your money. And there's some really expensive oils on the market, oils that are 150 plus. And those absorption rates, again, at best, experts say at best, an oil is going to absorb 30%. And there's only a handful of manufacturers that can even create that type of absorption. So what we do is we break down the nanometers, the cannabinoids, from 2200 to 25. Now that's not uncommon. There are other companies that break it down to 25 nanometers, but here's where we differ. We take that 25 nanometer and then emulsify it to create a water-compatible molecule. Why is that important? That's important because our bodies are primarily made of water, and oil and water don't mix, hence equaling a low absorption rate. So by creating a water-compatible oil, it shoots the absorption rate, along with the nanotechnology, it shoots the absorption rate to 90%. And we have white sheets coming out in the next week or two to prove that, to put our money where our mouth is. So this oil can be consumed in a drink, your favorite beverage. It can be blended, with other super nutrients, and that's just phenomenal. 90% absorption rate, completely unheard of. Now, there's a couple of other things that are really important, like organically grown, how it's extracted, the delivery system. Okay, that's all going to be, right where you want it to be in a high quality oil, like what we're producing with Evolv. But here are two distinct differences. We have an enhanced entourage effect, meaning that we have all of the cannabinoids going into your system, hitting those receptor sites and creating an entourage effect. We enhance that by adding back in plant terpenes that can be lost in the extraction process. So we add in a proprietary blend of plant terpenes to create an enhanced entourage effect. And we have added symbiotic immune support, because we know that our immune systems need to function properly in order for our body to fend off foreign invaders. We know that when you have, good gut health, that relates to the rest of your health and well-being. And so now we've taken two of what science says are the most potent, efficacious molecules in nature: the aloe vera plant, the ace mannin molecule, and cannabinoids in the hemp plant. And we put them together to create a product that the world has never seen nor could comprehend until now. So we have ace mannin infused in our oil. We also infuse it in other Evolv Health products, because what it does is it creates a symbiotic effect. So just stay with me, everyone. Again, I won't get too sciencey on you, but I really want you to know how this works. So a symbiotic effect means it creates a dynamic impact. So 1 + 1 doesn't equal 2 with our products or our oil. 1 + 1 equals 4. That's what that means. So it increases the efficacy, the potency, and the impact that this product has on your system to help your body function how it was designed to. So everything we offer here with Evolv does not interfere with normal human physiology. It supports the way our body was designed to work. So here's the Evolv Entourage Oil. It's organic. It's got the right extraction process with the supercritical CO2. It's got the broad spectrum 0.0% THC that is double tested. Our absorption is increased 5 to 7 times over other hemp products. And again, we can prove that with water compatibility, nanotechnology, and then you add in the proprietary terpene blend. Terpenes help the nourishment find the receptor site, because although people take hemp oil and they say, gosh, I'm taking this high quality, high concentration hemp oil and I'm not feeling it. It's because it's not absorbing and it's not finding those receptor sites. That's what terpenes do, is they help the nourishment get to where it's supposed to go efficiently. And then the last thing is our ace mannin immune modulating molecule. That just means that it balances your immune system and turns it on. And that's all in one 2-ounce bottle oil blend that is just super dynamic. So you get 2 ounces, you take, anywhere from 1 to 2 milliliters a day, depending on what you're using it for. And this, I know this oil is going to impact your health and impact your life. And I'm so excited for everybody to give it a try. If you've tried other oils, you haven't tried this one, give it a try. Let's move on. So we've taken that ace-mannan molecule, we put it in other products. We have a product alone called Immune with a therapeutic dosage of ace-mannan because we know that it is so important that our body gets that nourishment. But let's introduce you to a way to cool the inflammation in your body and help your body fight inflammation effectively. And that's with our Limitless product. This is a proprietary beet extract called Betalain, put in a high concentration capsule, and it's clinically shown to reduce your inflammation by up to 47%. So this is what my husband used to help go from 20 ibuprofen a day to 0. It took him 2 weeks. Some people it takes less, and some people it may take a month or 2 depending on their body and how much healing they need to do. We also help support your hormones because hormones are interconnected to every other system in your body as well. They are regulators and help promote balance. And so we need to make sure that our hormones are properly nourished, our endocrine system's properly nourished, and we definitely have a hormone imbalance crisis in our country. So whether you're a teenager with out of whack hormones, a male or a female, most Americans have out of whack hormones because of their diet, stress, inflammation, all those things that can attribute sugar, alcohol. And so Evolv Balance is put into our Feel Better Faster pack to help this vital aspect of our health. So this helps with night sweats, adrenal fatigue, mood swings, irritability, enlarged prostate, all the effects from that, such as going to the bathroom frequently at night, or again, men that just feel like they're really irritable. Women can feel that way too. Hot flashes, thinning hair, all those things. So this isn't just for men and women, excuse my cat, in menopause. This is for people of all ages. We all have endocrine systems and hormone glands, and we all need to nourish them. So I love this product, and we put it into the Feel Better Faster pack down at the bottom right. These 3 products are just super dynamic. And again, they're going to help rebuild the foundation of our health. But we have some other packages. You need to go. And other packages such as, fat burner for people who want to reset metabolism, sports performance for our athletes, integrative health if you want to do some really deep work on gut health and the inflammation defense and hormones. And then we also have some bulk buying as well. We've got a total reboot that puts a couple of those packages together, a team builder that gives you, if you've got multiple people in the house, or you have friends and family that just are really looking for an answer, maybe the team builder is right for you with all of our products. Or some people like to just bulk up and bulk buy with the Entourage team builder. So here's the deal. We just got done with our pre-sale, our pre-launch of our Entourage hemp oil product. And now we're getting ready to put this product into the Evolv Health program and regimen that we're offering people. And so any orders, it's first come, first serve. So our next batch of orders is going to be shipping at the end of March. So we're just about a week and a half away from that. And make sure you get your order in if you want any of these packages with the Entourage, because it's going to be a first come, first serve basis. So we'll start shipping. We sold over 5,000 bottles of Entourage in our pre-launch, and people are just absolutely loving it. So now we're gearing into this next phase here, and make sure you get your order in because it will be a first come, first serve basis. So those are the different packages, and the person who invited you to this can help answer any questions and what's best for you. So become a customer, not only make a difference in your health, but you're going to help us feed children in need. We're feeding orphans and nourishing orphans in Mexico. We're feeding kids right here in the US, and we need to get to the children around the world because 6 to 7 million kids die a year from malnutrition-related illnesses and diseases. And our mission here with our social business is to eradicate that. And so in the last 3 years, we've helped donate over 17 million servings. Every time you take a dosage of any of our products, that directly relates to nourishing a child in need for an entire day. That doesn't come out of your pocket. That actually comes out of the profits of our company through our buy one, nourish two model. So our goal through social business is to, again, get to these 6 to 7 million kids a year that need our help, that wouldn't have a quality of life without us, and eradicate malnutrition. So that leads me into the last product here with Evolv Health. As you see, we've had, just many great products over the years, and we've got just a dynamic package of products that we have to offer people to help them with energy and weight and inflammation defense and gut health and all those things. We're adding in this entourage, and it's big. It is going to be big. And so our last product is our social business opportunity. So whether this is for you or not, I think it's good for everyone to know what's going on in business and what's going on, in the world when it comes to just breakthrough ideas and movements. And so social business really was put on the map and became popular with companies like Tom Shoes, Soapbox, Warby Parker. We're the first company to take whole food nourishment and immune support and give that to our consumer, which is also given to the children in a buy one, give one model that we call buy one, nourish two. So again, we're on a mission to feed these kids. We're on a mission to feed you, to help nourish you and feed your family. And the byproduct of that is helping eradicate child malnutrition. But what we're getting and tapping into right now is the next gold rush. Inc. magazine, Rolling Stone, Forbes, Direct Selling News, you name it. You've probably seen it, somewhere throughout your day. The hemp industry is truly the next gold rush. This is an opportunity that does not come around usually once in people's lifetimes, and we're right here on the front end. And so what they're predicting is by 2022, this industry from now until then will grow 4,000%. It's already grown 700% in the last 3 years, but now today we're on the front end of this, and it's big. I mean, I'm telling you, people have been using our hemp oil for just a few days now. Some people got some samples a few weeks ago and have been able to use it regularly, and it is amazing what's happening in people's health and how they're just taking it to the next level. And so what our goal is to capture 10% of this market. This number you're seeing right here, our goal is to capture 10% of that with a premium, high quality, proprietary and patent pending oil, along with a supportive product line that can help people replace bad habits and current spending and feel better alone just right there. Now we add this oil and we capture 10% of this market. We eradicate malnutrition globally. Now I know that's a really big goal, but our CEO's done it before in the aloe vera market, which is what you see with our aloe vera or Ace Mannin product. And I believe we can do it again. It's going to take some work. It's going to take some dedication, but we're on a mission. We're on a mission to change people's lives, to change people's health and their financial future. And it just couldn't be more exciting with timing, because business is about timing. It is so much about being in the right place in the right time, recognizing it, and then taking massive action. So if you want to partner with us on this opportunity, you could be an affiliate. Doesn't cost you anything. You get a ton of benefits for being an affiliate, and we'll pay you for customer acquisition. Or you could become a social business partner, which costs you $29.95 one time and $25 a year to maintain your membership. And as a social business partner, you're like a master affiliate. You can help us acquire customers, other affiliates, and other social business partners. So we'll help decide which one is right for you if you're interested in the opportunity. But I just want to end with, I'm going to share some stories here in a minute, but I just want to tell you that, whether you want to save money on your taxes by having a home-based business and having a business from home, or you're looking to replace an income or maybe daycare expenses or pay off some debt, whatever that may be, if you want to make a couple $100 a month or several $1,000s a month or more, you can do that here. We've got a system, we've got dedicated leaders and people and a corporate staff and CEO that's leading this movement and this charge, and we'll help you do it. And so, you know, how you hit those bigger ranks, don't get intimidated by that, but you just help a lot of people change their health. You help a lot of people hit our, you know, our first level ranks, and that's what helps move you up these ranks. Zig Ziglar said it best: if you help people get what they want, you get in return everything that you want. So I'm going to stop sharing my screen, and I want to share with you just a couple stories here as we close this out. These are testimonials from friends of ours and people that we've introduced to the Hope Movement, or people we've, you know, introduced, creating that ripple, which is really cool. But Linda, good friend from Eden Prairie, she's a health and fitness professional, and she rebooted her health a couple years ago with our products. It's helped with her digestion. She didn't know how her digestion was off. She thought that that's normally just how you're supposed to feel. So she was blown away at how it helped her digestion, but more so hormone balance, you know, just feeling more calm and clear and focused. And eye strain, it's really helped with her eye strain. And now using Entourage, it's helping, giving her an uplifting feeling and just her mood. She's like, I'm just happy, and I smiled all day for no reason. And I said, Linda, that is how we're naturally supposed to feel. So that's exciting. Carrie from River Falls, another great friend. She is also a health and fitness professional and owns 2 gyms. She had life-changing results with our reboot. She had a foot surgery. Her foot just wasn't healing. The doctor didn't tell her this, but he thought that he was going to have to amputate her foot because it wasn't healing. She used our products, rebooted, and turned things around. And now she's very healthy, very active, and she lost 20 pounds in the process of rebooting. But now, since adding the Entourage hemp oil, she had injured her back and was doing chiropractic and all the right things, but just really struggling. And the Entourage oil is completely alleviating that and helping that for her. Our friend Dale from Menominee, Wisconsin, had life-changing results with our reboot products. So please reboot your health. I highly encourage that. He went from having joint issues that put him in a walker to golfing several times a week with our reboot program. Now, adding in the Entourage, he was in a ton of discomfort from golfing 3 days a week and overdoing it like we tend to do, right? He took Entourage, and within 10 minutes, all of his discomfort was gone. Here's a brand new customer, Amy Collins from Prescott, Wisconsin. She's tried many other hemp oils and CBD oils, and nothing has really worked for her anxiety and stress. When she tried Evolv Entourage, she just didn't take long before she just felt calm, sleeping great through the night, and just feeling that calm, less stress, and really, really good. So she definitely noticed the difference. So if you've tried other hemp oils and you haven't felt what you wanted to feel, you haven't tried Entourage yet, please give it a try. And then Dr. Kevin Connors, who is a great friend of ours and relative to my husband, he runs an alternative health clinic here in the Twin Cities. And he's been researching hemp oil and CBD oil for years. He has used what he thought was the best of the best that he imported, and he's blown away at Entourage, and that's what he's using now in his alternative health clinic. He also uses our Ace Mannin product, Evolv Immune, and notices a ton of difference, you know, implementing some of the Evolv products with what he does with his protocol and regimen. So there you go. There are some stories from some people here in the Midwest. And, you know, my husband and I have been here obviously for 7 years, but it's really helped us. You know, he went from working 80 to 90 hours a week. So if you think you're busy and you don't have time, we can help you do this and you can free up some time. So he went from up to 90 hours a week or more some weeks to in 2 years retiring. We get to work from home. We get the flexibility. We got to be stay-at-home parents for 2 years when we had our son. And now we get that freedom and flexibility to design our schedule, which is really awesome. But we also get to help people. We get to help you build your business. So whether you're, you know, in health and wellness, or you're a layman to the health and wellness industry, or blue collar guy like my husband was, it doesn't matter. Everybody has something they want to improve about their health. Share this video, share this message, and utilize us and all the health professionals that are here with Evolv, because there are a lot more that are a lot more educated and amazing other than myself. So you've got a lot of access to a lot of phenomenal people, and we're here to help you. We want to help you. So we can't wait to hear your story, and get with the person who invited you and let them know if you want to participate as a customer, if you're looking at the affiliate lane, or a social business partner. We'll get your questions answered, and I can't wait to hear your story. Thanks, everyone. God bless.